If Yamcha became a werewolf is an oddly common and fun idea in the dark esoteric circles of Dragon Ball iffery, as it comes up from time to time as a side effect in other stories. It's a concept very likely born from a weird myriad of things, such as Yamcha's signature wolf fang fist technique, an original cool lone wolf characterization pretty intrinsically linking him to wolves. But beyond this is the fact that parts of the werewolf trope are scratched on by the Saiyans' oozaru transformation as well, and we should all know by now how popular and interesting an idea it is to turn Yamcha into a Saiyan as well. Above all else though, one of the bigger reasons would likely be the fact that lycanthropy does just exist in the lore of Dragon Ball, even outside its references and mechanics of Saiyans, as back in OG Dragon Ball's second tournament, we not only met the Wolfman, who just literally was a classic monster-style werewolf, as if he were actually meant to be another one of Baba's fighters, but beyond this, when we later get to Daima and the demon world, we actually get to see that there are demons there, whether it's a result of magic or not is never specified. But even on top of this, Universe 9 has its furry bait anthropomorphic wolf fighters, the trio de danger, and they are quite commonly referred to by the fanbase as werewolves or wolf people themselves. And beyond that, they also have very interesting fighting styles and special gimmicks, like super energy suppression, generating poisonous ki, and altering their sizes independent of techniques like spirit control. Also in Dragon Ball Heroes, there is a species almost identical to the trio de danger style of werewolf, and they are also capable of shapeshifting, not unlike Oolong and Puar, which I also think is a very fitting power for Yamcha lore-wise to use. As a result of all this, there are likely different routes to attain the powers of, or even become like other werewolves, as a form of powering up, thus giving Yamcha a way to enhance himself as a fighter, which in all fairness, almost every other major character has some form of doing in the series, as even Krillin received a pseudo new form by facing his fears in the Super anime. Like most lycanthrope transformations, this would likely entail an increase in size and basic strength and speed. However, also per their lore, werewolves also have heightened senses, and instincts in combat that may interact well with ki sense, in order to give a fighter an even greater perception skills and true sight. Beyond this, werewolves also have minor healing factors, meaning Yamcha would be far harder to put into his iconic death pose in this state. Of course, there are also potential downsides, like bloodlust and a loss of self-control. However, I think with the nature of meditation, image training, or spirit control, I don't think it's impossible to tame the inner beast and master this power. Therefore, my conclusion is that this one isn't bad at all as a what if, even without the lens of being a very good spooky month story more so than just a regular one. It's just that there's a surprising amount of meat on the bone of this story to chew on and explore. But what do you think about the wacky, or eerie, concept of asking what would happen